So and not just Atlanta, the country,
Mhm.
right? So I argue sometimes, and argue is the right word, with a few of my colleagues across the country because they'll say they were first. Well, they were not first, right? They may have been first from the aspect of funding, but they were not first to actually have public housing in their city. And so Atlanta is not just a home for affordable housing. We're the home of the public housing movement. The first public housing for white people was built right here in the city, and that's the old Techwood
Oh, Techwood
Homes.
Homes, yeah.
And but not at the same time, because we were a segregated city, the first public housing for black people was built right here in Atlanta, across maybe not even 5 blocks away, which was University Homes.
Mhm.
And University Homes was right centered around the AU Center. And so if you think about it, public housing for both white and blacks were right here in this city. And so Techwood Homes, and it takes you back to the regeneration of what not just public housing looked like, but what housing looked like in general. Because when public housing started to transition to more mixed income housing, it started right here in Atlanta too with Techwood Homes. And Techwood Homes became Centennial Place.
Mhm.
And with Centennial Place, it gave Atlanta an opportunity to one, come in and clean up the stigma of public housing, but also create an environment where our families could actually be in communities with families that quite honestly had higher economic means than they did, but most likely had the same values. And so that is really important when you think about public housing, when you think about the history that public housing started here, that the transformation of public housing started here, and now we're continuing the work that we're doing in making sure we repopulate a lot of those sites with mixed income communities that are catalytic to the neighborhood transformation efforts here in the city.
Yeah, and it sounds like that housing story is almost like a through line, right?